Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss NEET questions that are asked from NCERT, Class 12 Chemistry Part 1. On electrolysis of dilute sulfuric acid using platinum electrode, the product obtained at anode will be. We know that platinum electrode is a ideal electrode and it will not affect any of the electrolysis process. Hence, the platinum electrode is considered ideal and it will not indulge or interfere in the electrolysis process. During the electrolysis of sulfuric acid, the following processes are possible at the anode. One is the evolution of the oxygen and the other one is the peroxide disulfide. The oxygen is evolved in case of dilute sulfuric acid and peroxide disulfide in case of concentrated sulfuric acid. Since the question asks for dilute sulfuric acid, the answer is oxygen. An increase in the concentration of the reactants of a reaction leads to change in heat of reaction. Heat of reaction is what we call it as enthalpy. Enthalpy is an intensive property considering molar enthalpy. So you have to consider heat of reaction as molar enthalpy, because comparing collision frequency to heat of reaction, you must give preference to collision frequency. If the number of molecules per unit volume increases, what we mean as an increase in the concentration of the reactants according to the question, the number of collisions increases. So when the increase in concentration of reactants, the number of collision increases or the collision frequency increases. So threshold energy makes no sense because it is going to remain constant. Activation energy will remain constant. Heat of reaction is not going to increase with increase in concentration of reactant. The number of collisions per unit second per unit volume of the reaction mixture, it affects the rate of, another factor which affects the rate of chemical reaction is activation energy, but activation energy itself cannot change with increase in concentration of reactants. So you could find here rate equal to ZAB, that is collision frequency, we indicate as collision frequency e power minus EA by RT. With increase in concentration of reactants, the rate increases. As a result, ZAB, the collision frequency, increases. Next question. 145. An element has a body-centered cubic structure with a cell edge of 288 picometer. The NCERT indicates the cell edge or the edge length of a cell with the letter A. The atomic radius is the question. So the atomic radius R for a body-centered cubic structure is given as root 3 by 4A. Again a direct one. So R equal to root 3 by 4 times A, which is 288 picometer. Moving on to the next question. Urea reacts with water to form A. So NH2CO NH2 is the formula of urea. It reacts with water to form ammonia. It decomposes to ammonia plus carbon dioxide. So you must consider ammonia B. B when passed through Cu2 plus. So when ammonia is passed through Cu2 plus, it tends to form a deep blue color solution, which is a complex CuNH3 4 2 plus. It tends to form a deep blue color complex. This is a part of class 12 as well as your 11th standard portion, that is class 11 S block elements. You could find this deep blue standing. So I will show you in NCERT class 12. So this is the reaction of urea with water, which forms ammonia plus water plus carbon dioxide. And also when ammonia is passed through copper, it tends to form the deep blue color complex. So moving on to the next question. 153. The rate constant for a first order reaction is 4.606. So K, we indicate it as K. rate constant, the time required to reduce 2 gram of the reactant to zero point 0.2 grams. So this is a bit modified one. So yeah, to apply half-life of a reaction T half equal to 0.693 by K, since it's a first order reaction, and you also have to apply R equal to R naught e power minus KT. You can apply mass in terms of concentration of reactant, because with the increase in mass the concentration increases. Or you can consider both as same, since e power minus kt, even if you replace it with mass term, it's not going to be affected. The initial mass, the final mass, the initial mass will always be greater. After a particular time the reactant gets converted into product. As a result, the concentration of reactant decreases. So later m is will be the concentration of reactant, hence m naught will be greater than m. So you can consider both of these to be analogous. So the final concentration of the reactant is going to be 2 gram. So zero point 0.2 gram multiplied by, so initial concentration 2 gram e power minus k is 4.606 into 10 power minus 3 times t. So 1 by 10 equal to e power minus kt. So this, taking this 10 to the denominator, 10 power minus 1. So you could also simplify this, as since both have minus 1 in their powers, so 10 equal to e power kt. Removing e exponential, you take ln 10 equal to kt. Ln 10, ln is 2.303 into log 10. Log 10 is 1 equal to 4.606 into 10 power minus 3 times t. Simplifying this, you will get the answer as 500 second. So you have to take ln on both sides in order to solve this problem. Next, identify the correct statement from the following. Blister copper has blistered appearance due to the evolution of CO2. Vapor phase refining is carried out for nickel by Van Arkel method. It's actually due to SO2, and this is Mons process. For nickel, Mons process. For titanium we use Van Arkel method. For nickel we use Mons process. Wrought iron is impure iron with 4% carbon. No, wrought iron is the purest form of iron possible. Pig iron can be molded into variety of shapes. So you could see here the solidified copper obtained has blistered appearance due to the evolution of SO2, not CO2. Pig iron could be molded into variety of shapes. A wrought iron is the purest form of commercial iron possible. And also you could see that Mons process for refining nickel, Van Arkel method for refining zirconium or titanium. Thank you.